friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. If you are new, thank you so much for being here. If you're an OG, I love you so much. Also, thank you for being here. Please help me figure out a different intro. I'm struggling over here. Today is the most exciting video, hands down, that I have ever done. 10 years ago, me looking at me right now would be freaking mind blown. Blown. Can't even talk. Oh my gosh. I'm going to sit here and just do my makeup and chat with you and let you know the rundown of everything that's happening. I thought I had to stand on my carpet and I was about to be really upset. Let's get into it. I'm going to have to move this. Hold on. Oh, that is so much better. If you see me looking right here, that's where my mirror is at, so please just ignore that. Any hoosers. Okay, how do I even start this? So, starting this out, a lot of you know, and I've talked about it before on my channel, that I work at Bath & Body Works. And I have for the last 5 years, which, like, that's crazy that it's been that long, to be honest with you. I started in Grand Rapids. I've been at like 5 different stores, I think. I've been in management almost the entire time as well, which I'm always obviously very, very grateful for the opportunity and that people saw potential in me to move me up to management so quickly. So that's kind of where I've been, and I've been doing like the YouTube stuff on the side, but it's never been able to fully take off. I've never really been able to support myself as well as continue with YouTube and social media, TikTok, all that stuff. I haven't been able to financially make that happen just because obviously you need to be able to pay your bills and all of these things, and YouTube and all these social media platforms I don't make money off of at all. This is literally just, I spend a lot of my time as though this is my job, but I don't get any financial compensation for it, is what I'm trying to say. I then had to continue obviously working as I am building obviously this channel and my TikTok and all that stuff, but I had to continue to work. And I recently decided that I didn't want retail to be my future. I didn't want that to be my source of income while I am building this empire that I'm trying to build. And I just started to feel like not the best version of me. So I decided that I needed to step down from management, which I did. And I'm currently extremely part-time right now, as I'm building up this other empire, which is kind of the big announcement. So, very, very soon, I am going to be starting my own business. Essentially, it's kind of already started, but we're in this awkward stage of it hasn't 100% happened yet, but that is obviously the direction that we're going in, is I'm going to have my own business, which, again, 10 years ago, I would have lost my mind over that thought. I remember writing down in journals and things like that, or like when people would ask you, where do you see yourself in 10 years, or all those things. You guys have been asked those questions before. I would always put down a business owner of some sort. I would put down that I wanted to be a makeup artist, or I wanted to be a social media influencer, or I'd put down these things that my dreams have not changed. Like, I don't know, it's been deep-seated in me from the womb, I feel, to just want to do big things in this world. And not saying that people that work retail and all these things are not doing big things, because they are, but I want to make the money for me. I don't want to make the money for somebody else. And I'm very proud of my work ethic. I am somebody that, like, nose to the grind. I work hard. And I was noticing that I was working really hard, really hard, and obviously moving up in management, that shows that I was working hard. But I got to this point where it was like the money that I was making, it never seemed like it was enough, because I was working so hard to fill somebody else's pockets. And I just didn't want to do that anymore. I feel as though my work ethic and all of these things, I can get myself and my family to a different level versus getting this multi-billion-dollar company to a different level. And this is nothing against Bath & Body Works. Obviously, they have done wonderful things for me, and it's not that I wasn't getting paid enough, because they've been very generous. So it's nothing against them. It was just within me, I decided that this isn't what I want to do. So I decided that I was going to reach out to a salon owner that I've had contact with previously. So 5 years ago, I started learning lash extensions, and I don't know if you guys have been around that long, or to be honest with you, I don't even know if I talked about it a ton on my channel. But I started to do lash extensions for this girl. She started training me. And it was right before I ended up moving to Grand Rapids, so I decided to not continue doing lash extensions, but I got all the way to the point of doing models. So I was doing lash extensions on my own. I had people coming in and I was doing their lashes, training and practicing and getting all the way up to that point. And then we ended up moving to Grand Rapids, and I obviously couldn't continue training in Kalamazoo. It just wasn't going to work. So I stopped doing it. And then my brain was just thinking one day when I had a day off, and to be honest with you, I was just kind of fed up with many things in my life at that point, that I decided that I just was not going to allow this to be my future forever. I was needing a push in a direction that was going to get me somewhere. And so I decided that I was going to reach out to this salon owner and see if there's any potential for me to pick up eyelash extensions and all of these extra things that I was thinking, and doing facials and all of these things that I am certified and qualified to do. I'm a licensed esthetician. I have not been using my license for the last 5 years, and I was tired of just sitting on that, sitting on my potential and sitting on this education that I have that I just have not been using at all. So I've reached out to her, and she happened to have a room available. And this woman that I'm going to be working for is just like, she is the most girl boss person that I think I have ever met. She's somebody that just wants to see every single person succeed. She's been in the business for such a long time, and she knows how people can be taken advantage of. And I've had experience where I was in the beauty industry and I was an esthetician for somebody and I was taken advantage of 100%. So I honestly think that burnt me really bad, which is what caused me to go into the retail setting, which again, I'm very grateful that I was able to, because I've made such great connections working at Bath & Body Works, and there are many people that I've been able to come in contact with that I genuinely just think are some of the best people, and I would have never had the opportunity to meet them. But she's somebody that really does just want to see people succeed, and she had a room open, and essentially I am a 1099 employee for her, so I pretty much just rent out the room, and I use the room for the services that I want to do. I have my own business card, I have my own business insurance, I have all of these things that are just my own. So that's really what all of this is I'm going to be starting at a salon. It's called Pure Lash and Beauty. I'm currently in the training process again of eyelash extensions. I had one full training with her, and then I have 2 lash extension models that I have set up that I'm going to be doing very, very soon so I can get more acclimated with it. I've been doing crazy amounts of research with all of this stuff and learning different techniques and figuring out exactly what's going to work best for me. I won't lie to you, this stuff is quite challenging, and I am really having to put my pride aside and put my ego aside and just be okay with not being good right now. But it's going to come with time, and I feel as though even after doing the second practice, I feel as though I'm doing so much better already, which is so exciting, and everybody has to start somewhere. But I am also going to be doing facials, which I am so excited to do again. My skin has never ever been happier. I switched all of my products to this brand that I'm going to be using because obviously I wanted to test out the brand and make sure I loved it before I used it on my clients when they come in. And guys, I am so obsessed with it. The products are so good. They are so gentle but still so effective at the same time. The ingredients in there are, again, so effective, but you're not using anything that's so harsh to your skin. And I am just over the moon over the products that I have, and I cannot wait to share with you guys and to have you guys come and get facials. I honestly think that is the thing that I am the most excited about, because I am also the only one at this location that does facials. And that's exciting to be the first person to do facials there. I think that that's going to bring a lot of clientele in, and I hope that people love the facials, and I hope that they love the way that their skin feels and looks afterwards, and they're able to get on a regimen that honestly works for them, because it's been a while since I've been able to honestly find products that don't break me out, because I am somebody that is very, very sensitive when it comes to that. But my skin has literally never looked better. It's so healthy, it's so smooth. I'm still trying to work on the aftermath of all the acne. I'm trying to get that taken care of, so like the hyperpigmentation and the dark spots and all that. I'm trying to get that under control, but honestly my skin has never been better, and I'm so excited to share with you guys the products and the facials, to be honest with you. I'm just excited to get this ball rolling. I am also going to be offering lash lift and tints. So people that are not super interested in the eyelash extensions, this is a really, really great option. Essentially, eyelash extensions are, I mean, they kind of say it, they extend the lash that you have. So I take a false lash and set it onto each individual one of your lashes. Obviously there's more to it than that. You have mapping, you have all this stuff to make sure that it looks best on your eye shape and all these things, but for the most part it's to elongate the eyes, to bring a lot of drama, and just to really make your eyes pop. But eyelash lift and tint is a curling method, so you essentially perm your eyelashes so they're lifted up. This works really well for anybody that has kind of downturned lashes, or if you literally just don't want to wear mascara and you're just looking for a little bit more pizzazz. I definitely think it's more on the natural side. I personally think they're absolutely beautiful, especially if you have like longer lashes. It looks so, so pretty, but it works pretty much for anybody. And then you tint them, so you make them either black or you can do brown if you wanted to, and that will give you lots of drama around the eyes, which will be so, so pretty, but extremely natural still. So lots of lash options over in my neck of the woods if that's something that you're interested in. I'm also going to be doing brow lamination and brow tinting as well, and then I'm going to be doing facial waxing, so I'll do brow waxes as well. Brow lamination is a newer thing. I don't think it's been around for a super long time, but I personally think it's super, super pretty. It definitely is specific to a certain style. So I wouldn't recommend this just to anybody. You definitely need to like the look of kind of bigger brows, kind of more dramatic eyebrows, I think. Somebody that's super, super natural, I don't know if I would necessarily recommend a brow lamination, but essentially anybody could get a brow tint. I tint my own eyebrows as well, just to make them a little bit more dramatic, and I don't have to fill them in as much, which is really, really nice. So I'll also offer that. And I forgot to mention that I am also going to be doing dermaplaning. So that's another skin service that I will be offering. Pretty much that is, I use a blade. Don't get scared. I use a blade and kind of shave off the top layer of the skin as well as any peach fuzz. So any dead skin that you have, I'm able to remove with that. The benefits of it are, not only is it going to make your skin ridiculously smooth, like incredibly smooth, baby smooth, but it also takes off the top layer, so you're able to kind of penetrate better with your products that you're using. So adding dermaplating to any kind of facial service is always a good idea in my opinion. I'm getting to the point where I'm getting a little bit antsy because I just want to start, which I'm not 100% sure when my start date is going to be. It's going to be very soon though, but I don't have a complete date yet. I'm still waiting to hear on that one, but it's going to be quite soon, and like I'm saying within the next couple weeks probably my books will be open. So I will obviously have my website for you to book. You can book online at Pure Lash, or you could also call and someone can schedule it for you. We do have a receptionist there that can schedule things for you. So that is always an option too for booking. But overall, I'm just over the moon excited. I'm excited to kind of be going in a direction because I feel like I've been quite stagnant for a really long time. And then obviously it's important for social media as well because I'm going to be able to do more videos because I'll be able to film while I'm working at the same time. So it's kind of like a double whammy. So I'm still getting paid and still building the social media aspect as well. So it's going to be overall just a win-win altogether. And then I'm also going to be offering makeup. So I've already had my makeup business going on for the last 5 or so years as well, but the biggest difference is I'm going to be able to have people come to the salon instead of coming to my house for trials, which I'm honestly so excited about. I don't mind people coming to my house, but it's just kind of, it feels more professional having people go to a salon instead of coming to my home. So I'll be able to do makeup out of there as well, which again, I'm just very excited. It just feels like I'll have my own place, I'll have my own things, and I'll be able to fully blossom into what I'm trying to become. Honestly, thank you guys so much for your constant support and love. There are many people that have reached out and asked questions in regards to me starting and in regards to what's going on. And it just, honestly, it's amazing to think that there are so many people that care and want to support me. I get into my mind sometimes and think that I'm completely on my own, but I really do have this amazing support system, and all of you guys that have reached out and asked, when are you like opening your books? I'd love for you to do my lashes. Like, it honestly means the entire world, and it's something that like I said, I didn't think that I would be capable of doing, and here I am, and I'm doing it, and you guys are backing me up and cheering me on, and I will forever, forever be grateful for each and every one of you. I'm not gonna cry. No, we're not crying today. This is a happy day. You will never know how much that really truly has meant to me, and I'm excited to see where this year takes me. I'm excited to see how big I can make this. I'm excited to honestly call myself a business owner. Like, that's kind of crazy. And I know I can do it. And I just want this to be a message to all of you out there that it's scary, and I don't want to sit here and act as though that I'm not scared to do all this stuff and that there aren't so many anxious thoughts that run through my mind every single day, and the feeling of failure is very much so evident in my life right now. I feel like I could fail at any minute, and it's okay if I do, and everybody does, and it's what you do afterwards that really matter. So I just want you to know that if you are somebody that is not interested in working retail for the rest of your life, or somebody that hates their job, or somebody that has this dream but doesn't feel like they can reach it, you only get this life once. Why not risk it and potentially get everything that you've ever dreamed of? And that's kind of just where I'm at. I just don't want my life to consist of me being complacent and staying comfortable. I want to be able to be somebody that chased after their dreams. I think that's all I have left to say. Go ahead and book at Pure Lash and Beauty. I will obviously let you guys know once my books are completely open, but I will leave a link to the website down in the description box. They obviously need to add me in still, and we can get my services added to the website so you guys can book with me. But keep an eye out. When my books do open, I will obviously let you guys know ASAP. Rocky. So we can get you guys in to get your lashes done, to get a facial, to do all the fun girly things, and I cannot wait to do it. I cannot wait for you guys to come and see me. I will also have my Instagram and my TikTok. I will probably be posting my announcement of my books opening on either one of those, so make sure to be following me. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for sitting through this video. Thank you so much for cheering me on, and let's just go ahead and make 2022 our biatch. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.